Hello there, welcome. Today I'm going to talk about my Criterion films I've got in Blu-ray and DVD. The reason I'm doing this, I don't really like doing these, but I was going to do a review of Branded to Kill today, but I realised I really want to watch it again because I've seen it a year and a half ago and I thought I need to be a bit fresher before I talk about it, because I remember the tone of it but I can't remember certain details. So I pushed that back to after the New Year. So I'm going to do my Criterion Collection, like these are my Criterion Collection discs, because I thought it might be fun and I didn't want to not do a video at all, so I thought I'll do this instead. Now, compared to most people who do videos about Criterion Collection, I don't have that many. I'm having a multi-region player for a while, and now I've only recently got a multi-region Blu-ray player, so my Criterion is a bit kind of, it's not epic in any way. So I'll quickly show you what I've got and talk about a few of them and just see where it goes. Again, because this is the Christmas week, I'm not trying to do big serious films or anything, I'm just trying to have some fun with it. So these are the ones I've got. So I'll start with Viridiana. This is a Liz Benwell film. But a woman trying to prove her faith while dealing with lots of scumbag men, and the typical look at faith by Benwell. Yeah, I've had this for years. I'm a massive Benwell fan. There are some basic extras in it, but just like interviews and essays in the booklet, but there's not really that much to these ones. I mean, there's some, like, the booklet is nice. I mean, I'm going to put it down. The booklet's nice, you get quite a lot in the booklet, but this was when quite a few of the Blu-ray, the DVDs I've got from Criterion, a lot of them don't have that many extras. There are a few that do, but this is one that doesn't really. I just got it for the film itself because I'm a massive Benwell fan. The next one is it's something I did a video on a few weeks ago, Brian De Palma's Sisters. I've also got the Arrow Blu-ray of this one. But this is the DVD, and there's not much on it, it's just little bits and bobs, there's essays. But it's really a transfer. But you get a booklet like this, and you get one where Brian De Palma talks about, an article De Palma talks about the scoring of the film, because Bernard Herrmann scored it. So there's some good stuff, and the transfer is terrific. But now I've kept it for sentimental value, so I want to still have this, because I'm a big De Palma fan and it's Criterion, but it's not something I really need as a, like, if it was a different director and I wasn't Criterion, I'd probably have got rid of that by now, but because I've got a better version now. But and the Psycho Beppe told, I did a back and forth with him about the Blu-ray of Sisters, and he told me there's some new interesting stuff in Criterion Sisters, so I'm intrigued with that as well for the Blu-ray. I'm a bit of an idiot when it comes to these kind of things. Okay, next is Diary of a Country Priest. Well, here we go. Again, this is one, there's a commentary by Peter Cowie, but mainly it's a film. This is a really terrific film. Again, you get the booklet. The booklets are, I really love the Criterion booklets. I mean, them and Arrow are the ones that do the good booklets because they seem to really enjoy them. I mean, Master Cinema does good ones too, but I really like the Criterion and Arrow because they seem to have more imagination. It seems like the people making them have fun with them a bit more. Like, I think some of the Master Cinema or BFI, it's more scholarly. I mean, it's more like textual, and these ones are more fun. They're just like, which you'll see when I get to some of the Blu-rays. Right. Next is, here is The Testament of Dr. Mabuse. Massive Fritz Lang fan. Again, you get the booklet, which is terrific. And you also get two different versions of the film. It's a two-discer. So you get this one, and you get this one. So you get the German and the French version of the film, so which is why it's good keeping it around. Right, you want to see how stupid I actually am. Right, I've also got this, which is the Dr. Mabuse Master Cinema, which has Testament of Dr. Mabuse, the original Dr. Mabuse, and The Thousand Eyes of Dr. Mabuse, which is the hard to find third one in the series. And I've also got the Eureka's Master Cinema Blu-ray of Dr. Mabuse and Testament of Dr. Mabuse. I have 3 versions of this film, 2 from the same manufacturer. Yes, I'm a moron. Or a collector, it's a fine line. Right, right, next is Traffic. Right, this is another DVD. But I also have the Blu-ray of this. But I don't have a box of the Blu-ray because I got it on eBay. They were just selling off the disc. So I've got the proper version for the DVD, so I've kept the DVD as well. But yeah, so I've got all these extras on the Blu-ray disc too. But it's a very good version because the British ones were always rubbish. So Criterion did a really good version of Traffic. So that's nice to know. Next is one of the fun ones. This is why Criterion is fun, more fun than some of the British distributors who also do some great work. Videodrome. Well, that's the back of it. Videodrome. There we go. So I'm trying to play it in. You also get the disc in this video thing. And you get the Videodrome. And you get the discs. And you get the other ones. The interesting thing about this is you get some commentary with David Cronenberg, and you get James Wood's commentary, and you get some special effects features. There's actually a better version of Videodrome out, but you can get this in Blu-ray too. I've just got the upside down. I've also got the this is a DVD, but you can also get the Blu-ray from Criterion, but you can also get the Blu-ray from Arrow, which I've got. I've got the box set, the one that just released. It was released when Arrow first released Videodrome. You get Crimes of the Future and all those early films plus Videodrome, and you get a nice little booklet and everything else. So I've got that. So I don't really need the Criterion Blu-ray because I've got the extras in that, and I've got I don't really know difference in extras, and I've got a really good version of Arrow. So I don't really need to go beyond that at the moment. This is the final DVD I've got from Criterion. That's Slacker. Slacker is Richard Linklater's first film, or so it seems. You get a nice little booklet with this booklet. There's lots of nice stuff in here. And you also get a second disc. The first disc Slacker, and you get all the films and everything else. But you also get a second film, which was actually Linklater's debut film, which was unreleased, and that was called It's Impossible to Learn to Plough by Reading Books, which is actually a film I like just as much as Slacker. It's really good, and it's a film that can only be made by a first time director who doesn't care about commercial expectations. So the Slacker Blu-ray, Slacker DVD, I'm sure it's a Blu-ray too as well now, is really good. It's because you get a lot of extras on the original, like commentaries and things like that, but you also get like just a variety of like interviews and things. So it's a wonderful package. You also get this whole other film, which is definitely worth seeing. Okay, now onto the Blu-rays. I'm going to start with the individual Blu-rays. I'll get to the kind of more boxy ones for the conclusion of this. Okay, the first one is Age of Innocence. This is recently released, and you get a nice little booklet with it. This is a film I saw in the cinema when it first came out. It was really, you lose a lot in DVD, watching DVD and home cinema, because of all the details and a lot of the atmosphere you get from film itself in the cinema. So I'm looking forward to seeing this. I haven't watched this yet on the Criterion version, but I tested it out and it was really good, but I haven't watched it like in that disc. But I'm very hopeful that it'll be a great experience because it's one of my favourite Scorsese films, but I always had a problem with the releases of it. I don't think they've been very, like in video and DVD, I've always thought they were a bit lacking. They just never really had much kick to them. So was hoping. The Criterion's normally really good, and what I've watched of it is really good transfer. Next up is Stalker. I also have this in artificial live version, but it's not a very good transfer. This is a really good transfer. This is one of my favourite films. Stalker is one of my favourites. So I had to try and get a good transfer of it. But you get a booklet with it, you get some extras, but most importantly you get a good transfer of the film. That's the most important thing. No matter, even though they do very good extras in Criterion, but it's not the priority though. I think they want good extras, but they don't want to have excessive extras, and they want really good transfers. And I think that's what I really like about Criterion, is they put the effort into the transfers themselves. So something like Stalker, I don't really care about the extras. You get some extras, but I don't really care about them. I really care about having a good version of Stalker, because Stalker's great. This one is a film I've not seen. It's Overlord. I got it very cheap on eBay, so I'm going to give it a shot at some point. You get a disc, and you get some commentaries and some extras with it. I haven't looked at any of them. You get a booklet. It all looks very interesting. It's a war movie, but I'm trying not to learn that much about it because I want to see it as fresh as possible. So I'm not going to say much about it because I don't know much about it, because I just want to watch it. Next up is La Ventura. It's a great transfer. It's a terrific film. I really like the director, Antonioni, but I've got a few other of his films in Master Cinema, Blu-ray, and some DVDs. But this is not my favourite of his though. I mean, I really like Red Desert more. I like Zabriskie Point and Blowout. This is good though, it's really good, but I need to watch it. I haven't seen it since for about 10-15 years. So I've got this one to watch it in a good quality copy. There are some nice extras in it. You know, you've got Oliver essayists talking about it, even Jack Nicholson reading out some of Antonioni's letters. There's lots of nice stuff here, but I bought it for the film, again with Criterion, so I'm looking forward to that. See, the thing about Criterion is, you buy them for films you want, and you don't instantly watch them, you wait for the time you want to really watch it. You know, because you know it's going to be good quality, so you just want to have the right time for it. Okay, up next is Life of a Horror. Or Oharu. I knew I mispronounced that when I said it. I'm very bad with foreign names and foreign titles, as you probably figured out. I get very intimidated as soon as my mouth starts and it goes da 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 da. So there you go. So there's some nice. I haven't seen this for years. Again, I bought it to watch it properly. I think I saw it like in the mid-noughties, and I have, when I went through a lot of his director's films, which is Kenji Mitsuguchi. Again, I'm terrible with names, but I haven't seen it for a very long time. Again, I'm going to so I can sit back and watch it one day in the best possible quality. Because I am very moody with films. I get films and I'm going to watch them, but I'm going to watch when I watch them, not I just bought it so I have to watch it right now. It just doesn't, I don't really fancy doing that way. Okay, next is Cat People. Cat People is a wonderful horror movie. This is where I was talking about how the extras were fun, like the supplementary materials. Look, you get a poster, right, and then essays on the other side. This is lovely. In this, you also get a massively long documentary about the producer Val Lewton, and we talked about Tourney and all the different directors that helped. You get some other extras too, but that's kind of the main one. You get an old interview with Jack Tourney. This is a really good double bill to have with the recent indicator release of Night of the Demon. So I'm hoping to sit back and watch this pretty soon. I've seen it, but I haven't watched it in this Criterion yet. Again, I'm moody. Right. Next to Speedy, Harold Lloyd. I have not watched this at all. I just bought it because I fancied seeing Harold Lloyd film. Not Harold Lloyd. Yeah, it's Harold Lloyd. For some reason I was suddenly mixing him up with Buster Keaton, even though they're very different, but they're both silent film comedy styles. And I just suddenly lost it completely. But yet, there's some nice extras. I've been avoiding the extras, I just want to watch the film first, and then go through the extras, but it looked great. I really want to get more into like old film comedy, because I bought some Chaplin ones as well. I've got my and the Buster Keaton box sets that Master Cinema have done, so I'm kind of looking towards going that direction next year for viewing. So I bought that for the future, so I'm hoping to see it soon. Then it's Capra's It Happened One Night, which is a terrific film. I've got the DVD of this one from a while ago. There was always a rubbish DVD, so I'm quite pleased at a good copy of this one. And you also get a documentary with Capra as well, which I said it right this time. How can you mess up Capra? But looking forward to watching this. I got this very recently, so I haven't had a chance to watch it. As you've been seeing my films, you've seen what I've been watching recently. Or I've been watching my videos, you can see what I've been watching recently. Okay, these are like the directors, like multiple films but with the same director. Okay, first one's Jabberwocky. Jabberwocky is Terry Gilliam's first film outside of Pythons. He made it after The Holy Grail, which was directed by Terry Jones. Again, you get a nice little booklet with this that folds out. I really like folded booklets because they're just, again, they're more fun to look at. You can look at them, the background, the front. It's just more enjoyable. And there's some nice extras. There's nothing unique in the extras. You get commentaries which you got from the DVD. You get some new interviews. You get a really nice copy of the film. And you get the poem it was based on. So Jabberwocky is terrific. I need to rewatch it, but I saw it recently enough that it's not a priority to rewatch this one. Because I've had it in DVD, so it's like, it's not... It'd be nice to watch again in good quality, but I have seen it recently enough to not have that be a priority for me. Then there's The Fisher King. This is what I was talking about with the De Palma series, where I said talked about Untouchables. It's not my favourite De Palma film. It seems a bit more mainstream, and it's when I talk down a bit. That Fisher King's the same for me with Gilliam. It's like, when I watch it, it's always good, but I never love it compared to some of his other films. But it's a really nice package. You get a commentary, you get a massive new documentary, you get a terrific new transfer. I'm going to sit back and watch this at some point. I saw this in the cinema. It looked really good in the cinema, and again, it's one of those films that's never looked as good, because all the darker stuff with the Red Knight and all the stuff with the homeless people never looked quite right in like home releases. So I'm hoping this one gets it back to what it should do, and hopefully I'll like it a lot more again. Because I did like it in the cinema a lot, but since then, as you've been watching it, it's like, I think some of the transfers just never had that kick it should have. Okay, now we have some Polanski. Cul-de-sac, which I've never seen. It's one of the earliest Polanski films I've never seen. Knife in the Water I've seen, Repulsion I've seen multiple times. All those films, Fearless Vampire Killers I've seen. Some of the shots I've seen. This one I've managed to not see, so I've not been looking at any of the extras or anything on it, because I want to... It's a nice booklet. You get a nice booklet. Really did that, didn't show you anything. But you get your nice booklet. Yep. And you have some nice extras. You get a documentary about it, and it's been approved by Polanski, the transfer. So I'm looking forward to watch that at some point. One of my friends, Gavin Stewart, he said it's terrific, and he's probably wondering why I haven't watched it yet, but sorry. Next is Macbeth. This is another really good transfer. This is not the best version of Macbeth, but you get Polanski's version. You also get a documentary about it. So it's lots of nice stuff in it. I've watched documentary. Documentary's nice. It's not as good as the Orson Welles version. It's not just Throne of Blood. So I mean, there are better versions, but it's Polanski, so I'll need to give it a watch again. The thing with this film was, this is the film they showed all the time at school. Show Macbeth. I'll keep it interested. Let's show this one. And you see it, so it feels like a school film to me, and Polanski's films should never feel that way, but that one does. Right, now we have Howard Hawks, His Girl Friday. Okay, this is 2 discs. His Girl Friday, and you get the front page, which is the original that this film was based on, where the original had 2 male reporters and this one it's a male and female reporter, so they change it around. You also get this, which is done as a newspaper. So you get one for His Girl Friday, and then you get one for the front page. So you get 2 sets of essays, both for each film. So each film is individually disked. So even though His Girl Friday is the thing I'm selling it on, it's still a really terrific release. So you get both films, and you get some nice extras. And they've both been restored. So it's a really nice package that will keep you going for ages. I've watched His Girl Friday restored version. That's terrific, because I used to have to make do with bad DVD copies of this film, so it was nice to see it done properly, restored. It's a hilarious film. One of those, it's like Howard Hawks, because he makes films you can rewatch and rewatch. That's definitely one of them. Here's another great one. Only Angels Have Wings. It's another terrific film, nicely restored. I haven't watched it yet, but I've seen it multiple times already, so it's not like there's any real reason beyond I know it well. So you get this nice booklet, not quite as expansive as the fun newspaper one, but still nice. You get some nice extras, like interviews, conversations between Hawks and Bogdanovich, and David Thompson talking about the film. He's a big Howard Hawks fan, and he's a really good critic, so it's nice to see him talk about it. Now we have 4 Wes Anderson films. We have Bottle Rocket. I'll just show you them all, it'll be easier. Rushmore, Royal Tenenbaums, and The Life Aquatic. I still need to get Fantastic Mr. Fox and Dalgene Unlimited and whatever else that comes out for him on Criterion. These are the only 4 that have been released in Britain so far. I know Fantastic Mr. Fox is a good version. I've got a Blu-ray of Dalgene Unlimited, but you've got quite a lot of the same extras as Criterion, which makes it harder for me to get motivated to buy the Criterion version. I love Wes Anderson films. I mean, Rushmore's amazing, so is Bottle Rocket. These first 4 are all great films. These are all terrific. There's some nice extras, some nice making of. Bottle Rocket talks about the development process of this first film that no one wanted. And Rushmore's a good making of from Wes Anderson's brother. The rest are stuff that was already on the extras from DVD, but it's nice just to see them all being remastered properly. I mean, Wes Anderson makes a film and moves on. So you're not getting much new, but it's the films themselves look gorgeous, and that's what's important. So that's why I'm happy to get them. I'm hoping Criterion does Isle of Dogs, because the Blu-ray release there was just pretty much nothing beyond the film. So I ended up just buying the streaming version, because I always wait for Criterion to do their version of it later. Because what's the point? Okay, there's about 5 more now. There's 5. These are done in the boxes. These are the nicer releases. This is Night of the Living Dead, where you get this lovely zombie box. So Night of the Living Dead, as you probably know, is out of copyright, so people make versions of this all the time in Blu-ray and DVD. And you get this nice cover of the creepy child, as well as this. So in the extras you get the film been remastered with commentaries. You get a version of the early cut of the film, and you get some documentaries, people talking about the influence of the film. So it's a really good package. The zombies terrify me. They're the one thing that terrifies me. So I bought this film for the historical value. I'm kind of too scared to watch it though. It's the one, zombies freak me out. They're the one thing that utterly freak me out. There's not much I can do about it. Okay, next is, I picked up too many there. Next is Lone Wolf Club. This is a terrific box set. I watched this recently. These will be done on January. I'm going to do videos on them in January. I've just put them off a little bit. Mainly because, so you get the films, 2 films per disc. These are all wonderful films. You get a lovely booklet. The film transfers are terrific. I've watched them all. They're beautiful. You get some nice extras talking about the films, the series, the manga. It's a nice package, not overdone. You also get a variety of things. You also get Shogun Assassin, which is the film that was made is it 2 films or discs or 3? I can't quite remember. But you get Shogun Assassin as well on the extra disc, which is the film that was made as where they put bits of different films together. So that's nice to see that. That's the only film I had. Shogun Assassin and 1 or 2 other films beforehand on DVD, but it's nice to have them all in remastered Blu-ray, because they're great pulp movies. They look beautiful, but they're pulp stories, so it's like art house pulp. It's great. I mean, the Japanese love making sure their pulpy films look gorgeous. And this is a film set in Japan, but it's not Japanese, and that's Mishima. Now, this is absolutely gorgeous box set. Look at that. That is lovely. Even looking at it, it's still, you go blind just looking at all these colours. Inside, it's also very colourful. You get 1 disc. You get this lovely booklet, which, look at that. That's, yeah. This is the one film where I could just be going, oh, look at that. As you probably guessed before from my other videos, I'm a massive Paul Schrader fan. So this is great to finally have this film in a good release, because it's always been hard to get hold of before. Because it's a wonderful film, and you get this, you get lots of there's audio commentaries, there's documentaries. I haven't watched any of them because I want to rewatch the film first. I have seen it, I have seen this film, but I haven't seen it for a while. But I want to watch the film before I go into the extras too much. But it's a lovely copy. It's one of those films I'm definitely going to be doing early next year as a video. So if I'm going to do it, that means I have to, it gets me to move to watch it again. Which I really should have watched it by now. I'm kind of waiting for the right time to watch it. I'm very precious about that. And I'm kind of stupid about that at the same time, but it's, any film fan knows what I'm talking about. It's like, you know, you watch the right day, it's going to be a much better experience. So you can't resist. Right. So these are the final 2 of 2 Terrence Malick films. First one is New World. This is a Region 1. So, and it's lovely. You don't have it in Region 2 yet. So you get the films in different discs. So there's 3 versions of the films. You have the extended cut, which you can buy here on Blu-ray, the theatrical cut, which you can buy here on DVD, and the first cut, which is one I haven't seen yet, but you can buy that nowhere until this release. You get a lovely booklet. You get all the extras you got in other releases, like the documentary you got in the Blu-ray, all about the making of it. You get new interviews with Colin Farrell and Jack Fisk and all these other people who made the film. Nothing from Malick, of course, but you get stuff about the editing of the film and the different versions, how they evolved. This is a beautiful film. It looks amazing. It's very multi-layered. It's one of those things you can watch a lot and get different things from, because there's a lot going on in it. Because Malick cares about his films and he really puts the effort in. So it's definitely one recommended. If you get a chance to get it, get it. But you need to have a multi-region Blu-ray player. And the final one is Tree of Life. This is just released. This is a region. This is a British one. This is one of the new British Criterion releases. Where you get 2. It's been released in America as well at the same time. You get 2 cuts of the film, which is the theatrical cut and the new extended cut. I've not seen the extended cut yet. This is just a new release. So you get a lovely booklet, which obviously I'm aiming at myself rather than the viewer. So it's really great. You get some interviews with people involved in the film, like Jessica Chastain, and she talks about making the film. Some of the editors as well talked about how they edited the film, and there's some just lovely stuff with the effects too, how that happened. Just again, Malick approved the disc, just like he did with New World, but he didn't participate in the extras. But again, he's wanting the film itself. I don't really care about extras, the film itself is important to me. But I'm really glad to have it. I've got a few Criterion films in the mail. I've got Magnificent Ambersons, one of my favourite films, coming in the post. So this is a collection in progress. Again, I only did this because my other video plan went to hell. So I hope you enjoyed it though, because it's a collection I'll hopefully grow as I go. But because I'm not a purist, really. I mean, I like Criterion, I like Master Cinema, I like BFI, Artificial Eye, Arrow. You know, There's lots of good ones, but there's lots of films that Criterion released in America that other distributors have here, and they've made very good versions of it and done some really good extras. So you don't need the Criterion version. It would be nice for certain extras, but if they were giving a good transfer, why bother having another version? It has to be a very unique set of extras to get you buying them. I mean, there's Battle of Algiers, the Criterion one I really want, because there's lots of intriguing extras that really expand the scope of the film. But there really need to be something like that for me to really get the Region 1 version. Like the New World, where you get different versions of the film and a lot of extras. That's something you really want. But I'm not going to buy them just because it's Criterion. I'll buy the best version. But Criterion's great. It's quite fun doing this. I mean, I said I was never going to do these, and now obviously I have. But I'm not going to do tons of them or anything. I just don't. My collection's good, but it looks like I'm insane if I start doing too many of them, because then you realise I am insane. But I hope you enjoyed this. Again, I've got 2 more videos coming this week, then I'm going to have a best of list, which will run under this lighting and anything. I'll just do it in a very casual way, and then I'll be off till after New Year, because I just want to enjoy Christmas and not make tons of videos or anything. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.